inside of you.
Blessings to all of you beautiful beings. It's Elena and I'm enchanted to have you be here on my channel. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're new, consider liking, subscribing, becoming part of my little YouTube family. And if you've been here before, hello and welcome back to each and every one of you amazing, incredible, and beautiful souls right across the screen. Lots of love, lots of warm hugs, and hopefully you and yours are safe. You have read the title correctly for this video. I have not one, not two, not three, but four Tamed Wild boxes to unbox. So, oops. Well, I'm kind of really excited to kind of just have a massive amount of cool witchy goodies just like loaded onto my table. So it's slightly out of order because I did post a September box review. I'm gonna link it up at the top if you want to check it out. But we have where does it start? We have August, October, November, December. I literally have a third of the year's worth of these boxes on my table. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into these. Now, Tamed Wild is a monthly subscription box based around pagan and witchy things. I'm gonna start off going in order of the months. Again, starting off with the August box, the first box that I received from I could totally use some August weather right now. So, you know, this isn't bad because it's going to be reminiscent of the warm summer months, which I miss since it's January. Really cold. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't want me to open it. Okay, we got it. Ta-da! So, alright, let's see what we have. Okay, this is something else, and that is the information pamphlet on it. So there's like a little spell, and I'll get to that once we get to those things in the box. So first we have a corn husk doll kit. Oh, that's awesome! I've made these before. They are definitely in perfect season for August. So we have corn husk kind of mix blend thing, and it talks about the instructions of how to make a corn husk doll. They're usually made for like the end of summer, that type of thing. This is pretty cool. I like that. And ooh, I see something pretty in there. Alright, get in there so you don't make a mess and break apart. This is pretty. Oh, hold on. I'm so sorry. Let me give you an up-close view of this. We have the corn husks, a little bundle of corn husks. I still have some left over from last year that I used and made. Anyways, continuing on, there's this super pretty glass jar. Could be like a ritual jar type of thing, moon water glass type of thing. It looks, kind of reminds me of something my grandma would have in Belarus, but I'm not mad. I like the designs of it. Hopefully that translates well on camera. Okay, moving on to a couple other things. We have get over here. Harvest Season Artisan Herbal Tea. Each of these boxes is going to have a tea blend in it, and I love their tea blends. Ooh, this smells like berries. It smells so sweet. What does it have in it? Strawberry leaf, blackberry leaf, hibiscus, rose hips, juniper berry, natural fruit flavors. Told you it smells like berries. That smells delightful. We also have Ooh, very pretty. Like a sun catcher type of thing, or a crystal thing. Not sure if this is genuine quartz, but we will take a look at the instructions thing. My hand does not do a very good job. I keep a black paper for exactly these occasions. Look at that, that's pretty cool. It's really pretty, I like it. Even if it's not a real quartz, it'll still be really, really pretty. Continuing on, we have a tamed wild little enamel pin thing. Cute! Very cute. I have like a collection of pins now, just chilling somewhere. But I think I'm gonna end up using it in like decorating a cloth notebook thing. We shall see how that goes. Also, we have leaves of some sort, but it's like loosely splattered throughout it, so I'm not entirely sure if this was part of the corn husk thing or no idea. Alright, so we're gonna leave that there. Tuck everything kind of back into the box, that way I know which one is which. There's nothing else in there other than squiggles and some odd herbs type of thing. So let's read about the goodies inside. We have corn husk doll kit. Although corn husk dolls are crafted throughout the year and can be saved and redressed for each season, they are most popular during the end of summer and start of autumn. Yeah. We have jade succulent crassula ovata. I think that was a dead plant. Also known as the money plant, jade is a symbol of abundance. Place the potted plant near your front door, atop your kitchen table, in your office, or another place where you receive guests. I killed a plant! There's no pot. Was this the pot? There's like no whoops. So I don't look at any of the spoilers for these clearly, because if I knew there was a plant in there, then I would have rescued the poor thing. But on the plus side, it still looks green and there are roots coming off of it. So maybe, you know, let's do this right away. Maybe I can bring it back to life. Let's sing the Tangled, the Disney Tangled movie song, and be like, flower, gleam, and glow. I hope it comes back to life. Whoops. Okay. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Stay tuned. I'll probably be updating it in my Instagram stories. Maybe. It does have roots, and it is still like, it's not dried up like crazy. So mayhaps it will survive. Oh gosh, this stuff. So then we have ceramic planter. There's no ceramic planter in here, but there is this, which is glass. This is not ceramic. Let's see. We have a harvest season tea, enamel pin, and moon wall hanging, and it is a true clear quartz. Awesome. So far the box is pretty good except for the plant situation, but this is definitely not the right type of planter. It looks like a little cup thing. Maybe they ran out or whatever. It's cute regardless. Send over good intentions for this poor plant. Alright, on to October's box. Let's hope I haven't killed anything else in this one. Oh my. So, let's see. Oh man. Okay, so we have that right on the top. I see Book of Spirits. Ooh. I love their little booklets. They're small, they're concise, and they're like travel friendly, and they have like just the perfect amount of information without going fully in depth, but kind of starting you off of like the information behind it, if that makes sense. So we have Book of Spirits, and ooh, it talks about various entities. So we have the Maiden, Gabrielle, Domovoy. Hey, that one's from Russia. A domovoy is a friendly Russian spirit responsible for the energy within a home. It is and its occupants. Russians say that every house has a domovoy. Domovoy, that's how you pronounce it. It usually lives in the attic, basement, or underneath the stove. A domovoy is a benevolent spirit, but poor house maintenance angers it. Messy home can turn a once helpful spirit into a lazy and inattentive one. The domovoy is partial to equestrians and their horses, however they may become jealous and play tricks on a person's pet. So it's best to make formal introductions right away. To contact the domovoy, speak to them aloud during hearth-centered rituals, and leave generous offerings of bread, wine, and sweets. Yes, according to like fairy tales and that type of thing from my past culture, I'm from Belarus. I have heard about the domovoy and how they like cakes, usually in particular, and fireplaces. So that's pretty darn cool. So here's the front of the booklet. Couple information things, and at the back of the booklet. Cute. I love the little moon. That was pretty fun. I like that. That kind of made up for the dead plant. So we have some information tools. Ooh, we have an old ancient key. Spirits of old, spirits of new, may this key unlock a story that is useful, pure, and true. Ooh. I'm not sure if it's an actual old key. It's actual rust that it has on it, definitely oxidized, so that would have taken time. Cool. Maybe they will talk about kind of like where this key came from, but keys are actually a very fun and interesting tool to incorporate into spells, particularly in opening up doors, opening up portals, opening up opportunities, or locking things away, closing things off, and kind of like blocking things from coming into your space. So keys are really fun to incorporate into ritual work or spell work. We also have, oh, this is heavy. Where are you? Oh. Oh, this looks so cool. Potentially quartz, but I'm not sure. And it's all like shattered with it. It's definitely not from rattling around with the box for a couple of months. Definitely not from that. There's a couple of rainbows in there. This is beautiful. Absolutely mesmerizing to kind of watch and look at. Ooh, I like that. Okay, totally made up for the deck. We also have a full moon artisan's herbal tea. Let's see, what does it smell like? Ooh, we have lots of clove and orange and like a dark hearty tea type of smell. Smells pretty good. All right, let's see what other thing. Oh, this has black tea, orange peel, cinnamon chips, apple pieces, rose petal, natural fruit, and spice flavorings. Pretty much how I described it. We have a little candle holder with a little tea light candle on the inside. Another thing you can do with this is put that there. I don't know, just random thought. Ooh, I like the colors. Ooh, I believe it's an altar cloth. Yeah. Oh, I love the colors. Beautiful. It sort of went really well with like an August or harvest box. Look at that. Again, it kind of reminds me of Tangled. Does anybody see it? If you've seen the Tangled movie, you know how like the flower kind of blooms and it has that like golden-y type of stuff? Doesn't it remind you of that? I really, really like. Okay, we're gonna tuck that away, and I think this might be it for the box. Yes, we just have squiggles. So let's read about the other things, the things inside. See if maybe there's more information about the key. This is pretty cool to receive in a box. All right, so we have a scrying? To gaze into the crystal ball. So that is for a scrying type of meditation. This is a super cute cover for it. We have that. We also have another scrying step-by-step guide. So we have two forms of scrying. Interesting. I'm gonna have to take like a deeper look at it and see what information it has. All right, we have shattered glass crystal ball. Although crystal balls made from quartz or gemstones are beautiful and carry their own metaphysical and magical properties, using a glass ball or another reflective surface for scrying is just as effective. Depends on which energies you're trying to incorporate, because glass does not have the same vibrational frequency as quartz would, or as an obsidian mirror would, or as like a silver mirror would. So depends on which energies you're trying to invoke, and it depends on what exactly you're trying to do. So although a glass crystal ball is a great sense to provide like a focus point for a scrying meditation, because you don't necessarily need anything fancy to do scrying. You can use any reflective surface at all, even like a dark bowl of water, and you can use the water as like reflective surface as well. I like to do a lot of scrying type of work out in nature. If we go to like a lake, a very still water lake, it is very fun to do meditations with that for scrying. But in any case, depends on which energies you're trying to invoke and call forth. It does depend which material you use, but if you're just using it as a focus point to help you visualize better for scrying, then any sort of reflective or material would work. So there's that. Why am I putting this away? We also have altar cloth, tea light and holder, skeleton key. In the old world, our ancestors used skeleton keys to communicate with the spirit world. They called it cladomancy. Cladomancy? Let's see. Does it talk about anything in regards to the age of the key? No, it does not talk about anything in regards to where the key was summoned from. All right, we also have Full Moon Tea. Look at that pretty little artwork piece. I like that. Okay, so this was the October box? October box. Moving on to the November box. Pretty cool things if you ask me. Now, what I really like about the subscription box is that it's fairly inexpensive. And they have a lot of information packed into them. They're also very stiff boxes to open, and I love how all of their boxes have been the same exact size. So if you're a hoarder of storage containers like me, they're great to store different things in, either they be like herbs or other witchy items or craft supplies or anything like that. So they're pretty good for storage. Another wonderful box. This one hit me in the nose, but it has like an herbal smell to it. We have like spell and meditation type of things. Is it? No, this is the information pamphlet. All right, we have herbal steam. Traditional uses, clearing sinuses during colds, flu, and seasonal allergies. Interesting. Ooh, very minty. Kind of smells like a minty cough drop. You can use steam absolutely with anything. Plain water, essential oils, natural essential oils, because you don't want to be inhaling chemicals. Any other teas or things that you do. So a facial steam is a great way to, again, to clear up sinuses if you have a cold or allergies or things like that. And it's also really good for your skin, especially if you want to do like a very hydrating like skin thing. You can boil a pot of water, for instance, old school way. They do have like fancy like machines and things like that that you can use that are a lot less hazardous, but old school way that I have done it is boiling a small pot of water. Sometimes I would add tea to it, sometimes I would add or like other herbs. Usually I would add like a salt to it, some sort of salt. Even though the salt doesn't exactly evaporate, I still felt like it was beneficial to kind of breathe that in. Again, natural salt. And I would place it either like on the table or on a chair a little lower, and I would take a blanket and kind of like cover myself up. Again, it is boiling water, it is hot. Be very, very careful. I am not liable for anybody trying this out, but that's how I used to do it, especially if I had a very bad cough or like bronchitis or that type of thing. It definitely helped like clear everything up, and it's really good for the skin. Here's my 2 cents on it. Then we have Calendula Skin Salve. Ooh, I like things like that, especially when they're in this slim type of container and not like a bottle thing. They're great for travel because on occasion, like little bottles that if you squeeze them too hard, the lid pops open and then it makes an accident. So these are great. Unless you're using it during the summer and then it ends up melting. There's pros and cons to everything. I'm not loving the smell of it, but I'm not hating the smell of it. It smells like, it kind of smells like a cookie dough before you bake it. What does it have in it? Contains calendula oil, olive oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, whole calendula flower, beeswax, tea tree essential oil, vitamin E oil. I think that olive oil, canola oil, and sunflower oil is giving it that like food related smell. It's so weird. It almost, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I was kind of excited at first, but now it kind of smells weird, and I feel like I'm gonna smell like cookie dough. Okay, proceeding forward, we have tea tree essential oil. Ingredients: melaleuca, alter, okay, tea tree leaf oil. Awesome. Very nice. Obviously it's gonna smell like tea tree. Would be really great to do that steam thing. Very wonderfully intense of tea tree. Tea tree is also antimicrobial to an extent, so that would be pretty good as like a steamy thing as well. We also have Ancient Herbs Poultice Blend. Okay, this is not a tea. It is a poultice blend, contains comfrey plus arnica. Poultices are blends of healing herbs that can be crushed, moistened, and applied topically to wounds, aches, and pains. I like doing that with natural herbs outside. Lots of chamomile-y type smells. Doesn't smell bad, it smells pretty sweet. What is inside? Comfrey and arnica. Okay, if those are the only two herbs, then that would make sense. Oh, cute! Oh, I really like this. That's it for the squiggles. We have a little like first aid kit type of pouch. I am so totally using it and throwing it in my bag because I carry like band-aids and like emergency girl supplies type of things, and like different, what is the word? A couple extra like bobby pins and that type of thing. So this would be great. I like it. It seems like there's something else inside. I love how it has a little cross on it. Oh, no, it does not have anything. It's double lined. Ooh, fancy. This is so cute. So this is a very like first, a healing aid type of kit thing. It lays in there a little weird. It makes it a little bulky, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Do you carry around like a little emergency kit? Oh, one of the things that I absolutely like put in them is lotions, floss, and like a nail file, because sometimes these things ship and it's annoying. Anyways, moving on to, I'm not gonna put that back in there because it is a little oily. Let's read about it. It is Gaia's Apothecary, for all of those people who bashed me for my pronunciation. I still think Gaia sounds better than Gaia, but whatever. We have the herbal steam. Herbal steams are used in many healing traditions. This herbal steam has the powers to soothe your sinuses and gently care for your skin through the cold winter months. Our house blend eucalyptus combined with nettle and peppermint leaves are designed to help clear your head, while wintergreen essential oil is known to aid in clarifying as well as soothing inflamed sinuses. Also, the awesome poultice blend can either be contained and applied through a warm wet cloth or applied directly onto the body for treatment. Cool. La Lune Rising Essential Oil. Connect with the magic of the moon with the La Lune Rising Essential Oil. Tea tree oil has a history in, oh, I didn't know it was called that. Has a history in magic and rituals as a protective and cleansing oil. Can be used to unblock energy centers, to encourage strength and fortification, and for purification. Very cool. We also have the Tamed Wild Calendula Salve and the Wild Medicine Bag. Cool. We have the Gaia's Apothecary kind of information. No, it seems to be like a little ritual to connect with the goddess. Alright, so we have this one. One more box left. So far, all good things, all good things. The unboxing of these, though, requires some muscle. Ooh. I'm still recovering from surgery, so things are a little tender. And I pressed it against my chest. So, okay, moving on. We have tea leaf, tea leaves, and the new year. Okay, that seems to be the information. And a ritual type of thing. Ooh, we have honey sticks. These are yummy. I like honey. Are you a lover of honey? There's people. There's like people who love honey and people who don't love honey. There isn't really an in between. There isn't really an in between. I like the honey that's kind of like a buttery type of consistency that you have to like spoon on. Not exactly liquidy, but it just has such a delightful texture. So we have oh, I have expected to have something in there. So we have a little tin box for tea, I assume. Pretty cool. We have the wheel of the year on the front of it, so you can make whatever tea type of blend you want. Nifty. I like that. We also have an smoke cleansing bundle. Anyways, so we have one of these, which is always nice to get an addition for. Then we have more squiggles. We have, ooh, so we have a tea infuser with like a chunky quartz crystal on the edge. It seems to be a little damaged from bouncing around, but that shouldn't be an issue. I just did an unboxing of the Witch's Moon not too long ago. It is going to be coming up after this video, and they had also one of these, so now I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do with the surplus of tea infusers. It's not like I have tea parties, and if I do have people over for tea, I use my like big thing. So we shall see what I'm going to do with all of these tea activities. We also have, ooh, a little charm that goes with their bracelet pendant thing that they do. And we have a bird of some sort. Not sure if they did like a sparrow or a crow. Kind of looks like a crow, but I don't know. I'll see what their little pamphlet says. But this teeny tiny little super cute pendant, I used their chain instead of for a bracelet. I used it kind of like a chain charm thing to add to my book of shadows. And I add all these charms to it, and I added a couple of my own charms to it, and it's just like pretty and dangly and a mix of all of these delightful little energies together. Okay, we also have some tea bags. And lastly, we have Cold and Flu artisan herbal tea. Let's see what this one smells like. Ooh, I could put my own tea blends into that. We shall see. Ooh, minty. Deliciously minty. Smells like a peppermint gum type of thing. Smells good. I love minty tea. So we have peppermint, elderflower, rose hips, ginger, anise seed, thyme, yarrow, and calendula. Nice. Very strong sense of the peppermint. I have teas for days right now. Alright, let's see. This is going to be my snack for later while I'm editing the video. Tuck that away. I'm going to put you in the tin so I don't lose it. that works for me. All right, let's read about the goodies inside. So we have cold and flu brew, perfect for those times when you have a tickle in the back of your throat. We have tea tin, like a chest of magical tools. This tea tin is a place for you to keep your favorite teas and botanical brews. I don't think it'll be very good for holding like liquids because it said brews, so don't actually pour a liquid into that. Just use it for like dry herbs and stuff. And we have a crystal tea strainer with rough clear quartz. We also have honey sticks, blue sage smoke cleansing. Ooh, okay. Then we have individual tea bags for when you mix your tea blend. And then we have Amulet Raven for Odin. Ooh, pretty cool. Raven Crow, this is similar. We have tea leaf reading. Ooh, oh. Again, I did the unboxing for you, which is Moon. If it is going to be posted after this video, and if I remember to come back to this video and post it up at the top, I also received like very tea related things, but they had the most magical tea cup for like divination with tea leaves, and this talks about some of the tea divination things. Then we have a ritual for amulets. Ooh. While the Wheel of the Year follows a different set of sacred days than the Gregorian calendar, December 31st and New Year's hold a certain type of magic over our collective consciousness. So this is, I believe, a ritual for all of their charms or like their amulets, but I'm not sure. Yes, it is for all their little amulets. Pretty darn cool. All right, here is a huge unboxing of a third of the year of boxes from Tamed Wild. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, the whole shebang. I had a ton of fun opening all of these guys up all at once. That was pretty cool. Let's have a minor moment of sadness for this guy that I have mistreated poorly. I'm very sorry. I hope you come back. But it has roots on it, and it's like, it might survive. I have good hopes for it. I can keep plants alive for the most part, so I have good hopes for it. Alright, so let me know what you thought of these boxes. Which one was your favorite? Which item in these boxes was your favorite? That little emergency care box bag thingy is definitely a favorite of mine. If the plant was alive and well, then that would have been my favorite, but it's gonna be a project and I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so here is that video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, the whole shebang. We have tons of magical fun here. And if you've made it this far to the end of the video, let's comment down a green heart in the comment section down below to show this little guy some love and growing by. Alright, so here's that. I shall see you in the next video. Love you all. Bye.